Welcome to Eagle News. Hello, I'm Colin.
And I'm Ty.
We are so glad you can join us today. In today's episode, we will report about Eversole Run Middle School news, national news, Ohio news, teacher focus, science news, riddles, technology news, and much more. In U.S. news, while the autumnal equinox doesn't fall on the same day every year, the actual day the equinox falls on can change every year depending on the part of the world in which you live in. It could be on September 22nd or 23rd. Take 3 p.m. on September 22nd in New York, for example. That same moment is 4 a.m. on September 23rd in Japan. Time zones aren't only a source of confusion concerning the day of the equinox. Further complicating our calendars, the autumnal equinox can occur any time between September 21st and September 24th. This happens because of the length of a calendar year, which is 365 days. This is not equal to the time it takes for Earth to travel around the sun. That takes 365.25 days. To make up for inconsistency, we've added an extra day to the calendar year. 4 years. This is February 29th and is also called Leap Day. By adding this extra day, we could have managed to keep our seasons or more or less consistent from year to year. Wow, I didn't know that.
National Day Calendar news. Today is Save the Koala Day, German Sandwich Day, Hug a Vegetarian Day, and National Brave Day.
Fun facts today. The spot, Four Corners, is the only spot in the U.S. where you can stand in 4 states at once: Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico.
And language arts news. What is the conflict of a story? In literature, a conflict is a literary device characterized by the struggle between two opposing forces. Conflict provides crucial tension in any story and is used to drive the narrative forward.
In Eagle sports news, last week was a fantastic week for Eversole Eagle athletics. On Thursday, the student body had a great time at the all-school tailgate ahead of our 8th grade football victory over the Worthington Cardinals 36-12, with our 7th grade football team's 14-0 win over the Cards. On Wednesday, our program is a perfect 8-0 to date. Last week, the boys and girls golf teams continued to roll. Girls defeated UA Jones on Tuesday, while boys were a perfect 3-0 for the week. On Wednesday, our 8th grade volleyball team picked up a big win at Sells Middle School in 3 sets. Great job, ladies. Lastly, our cheerleading squad continues to drive our Eagle spirit each day in the school and on the sidelines on game day. We appreciate their hard work. Please come on out and support our Eagles.
Hi, I'm Ty, and this is the weekend's weather. On Friday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 52 with 0% chance of rain. On Saturday, we have a high of 70, a low of 54 with a 20% chance of rain. On Sunday, we have a high of 77, a low of 55, and a 20% chance of rain. On science news, what is gravity? Gravity is the force by which a planet or other body draws objects towards its center. The force of gravity keeps all of the planets in orbit around the sun. Why do you land and jump on the ground instead of floating off into space? Why do things fall down when you throw them up or drop them? The answer is gravity, an invisible force that pulls objects towards each other. Earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what makes things fall. Anything that has mass also has gravity. Objects with more mass have more gravity. Gravity also gets weaker with distance, so the closer the objects are to each other, the stronger the gravitational pull is. Earth's gravity comes from all its mass. All its mass makes a combined gravitational pull on the mass in your body. That's what gives you weight. And if you were on a planet with less mass than Earth, you would weigh less than you do here.
In math news, what are ratios? The ratio is defined as comparison between two quantities of the same units that indicates how much of one quantity is present in the other quantity. Ratios can be classified into 2 types. One is part-to-part ratio and the other is part-to-whole ratio. The part-to-part ratio denotes how two distinct entities or groups are related. For example, the ratio of boys and girls in class is 12 to 15. Whereas the part-to-whole ratio denotes the relationship between a specific group to a whole lot. For example, out of every 10 people, 5 of them like to read books. Therefore, the part-to-whole ratio is 5 to 10, which means every 5 people from 10 people like to read books.
In social studies news, what is cause and effect? Social studies students need to be able to understand, communicate cause and effect relationships in order to show not only what happened, but why it happened in history. Students should understand that as they read a text or learn information, they should look for keywords such as thus, because, and therefore. No historical event or development occurs in a vacuum. Each one has a prior condition and it causes, and each one has a consequence. Therefore, students need to have enough background information to be able to make informed guesses about what could happen in the future.
In health news, what is a balanced diet? A balanced diet supplies the nutrients your body needs to work efficiently. Without balanced nutrition, your body is more prone to disease, infection, fatigue, and low performance. Children who don't get enough healthy foods may face growth and developmental problems, poor academic performance, and frequent infections. A healthful diet typically includes nutrient-dense foods and from all major foods groups, including lean proteins, whole grains, healthful fats, and fruits and vegetables of many colors. This is this week's Eagle Recognition Award winners. Hawarti Puar by showing Service Minded by Miss Savage.
Henry Kirk, Service Minded by Miss Savage.
Avi Shaw, Respect by Mr. Armstrong.
Hudson Eager, Service Minded by Miss Phelps.
Cooper Fouts, Service Minded by Miss Stishuk.
Keegan Sullivan, Service Minded by Miss Moses. In emotion news, what are the benefits of social skills? Social skills give students a wide range of benefits. They are linked to great success in after school and better relationships with peers. Better success in life, good social skills can also help kids have brighter futures. According to a study published in the American Journal of Public Health, a child's social and emotion skills in kindergarten might be the biggest predictor of success in adulthood. Strong friendships, kids who have strong friendships and strong social skills and get along with peers are likely to make friends easily. In fact, a study published in International Encyclopedia of Social and Behavior Science indicates that childhood friendships are good for kids' mental health.
Well, that's the Eagle News for today. If you have a story you would like to have featured on Eagle News, please let Mr. McNeil know here at Eversole. We are creating a community of excellence by being positive, working hard, and respecting the uniqueness of ourselves and each other. Have an amazing day.